what if I can figure out how to make money easy, or to make my health easy, or anything else easy in my life so I have more to give and share with other people? And what if I could teach one or two people to also do that? I think my grandma, she was sharing what she knew with people about a lot of different things, just so that, the world would be better because she was there. And I think all of us have more power than we think we do. Like, you know, if you read a book that someone wrote, they wrote it down one time, but it might be read by several thousand people, and all of those people will take something out of it and be better for it, So it's really cool. It's like, I think we just don't realize the amazing power we each have.
Welcome back to Relatable Wisdom, the podcast where everyday people share the quotes that have shaped their lives, offering you daily inspiration to see your own world a little differently. Today's guest is Ann Pells, a financial strategist who spent over 25 years helping families discover pathways to true financial freedom. What I love about Ann is her belief that wealth isn't just about numbers, it's about creating hopes, freedom, and legacy for the people who care about most. Let's settle in and hear the wisdom Ann carries with her. Tell us your name and share with us your favorite quote.
I'm Ann Pells. We have a website called lifegiverlegacy.com. That's where we teach people how to pay off their houses and buy businesses that create income for their families. I called it Life Giver Legacy because I think there's more to life than money. It's about using our money and our time to help other people. I have a friend that $20 gives a child an education for a year, and that's important to him. All of us have reasons why we do the things we do. That was ours 25 years ago. We lost all of our income. My husband's job was gone, and we had to figure out other ways to do things. And I just didn't want anyone to have to go through that and really have a hard time with their families. I'm grateful now. Hard things sometimes make us grateful, I think.
What's the favorite quote?
What's that?
Your favorite quote?
Get excited when we fail. I had my friend Chris said
Are you
that.
sure?
Yes, get excited when
Are you
something
sure that's your
doesn't work.
favorite quote?
Yes,
You
because
sure?
I
And
think.
you say I'm asking you. Are you sure? Are you sure? You should know
Yes,
that
I'm sure.
I already know your favorite quote. That's why I'm asking you if you're sure.
I'm sure.
Okay, I'll say what you said was your favorite quote a couple of weeks ago, and that was the word "can't" is not in my dictionary.
That's a good point.
Now that I've said this, now, are you sure that what you just said earlier on is your favorite quote? Because right now I'm looking at what you filled in the form. The word "can't" is not in my dictionary. Instead of saying I can't, I say how can I? So
You're right.
which is your favorite quote?
That my grandpa taught me that. I am grateful to him. I was 15 sitting with grandpa, and he just said can't wasn't in his dictionary. And I'm like, yes, it is. It's between B and D. Of course, it's right in the C part. And he said, no, I just mean, instead of saying I can't do it, I don't know what to do, I'm getting nervous and worried about anything to try. He just wanted me to always be asking that how can I question. So I appreciate you bringing that up. Grandpa was smart. It took me a lot of years after that to really think about what he was trying to teach me. But it served me really well, especially when we're trying to get excited because something didn't work right. And we're trying to figure out, what am I supposed to learn out of this experience, instead of just being frustrated or worried about things. It's been good.
Thinking about saying how can I? It's that it's at that point when you say how can I? It's I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So how can I do it, right? And
How
most
can I do
persons
something?
don't want to feel or look like they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, and I think he just wanted me to be able to make sure that I was always asking good questions. Asking questions will always get a better answer than just saying I can't, or I don't know how, or because someone around you always knows how to do something. If you don't know how to fly a kite, they do. And if you ask them, you'll learn faster how to do it than if you try to figure it all out by yourself. It takes forever to learn everything by yourself. But I
Yeah.
think if you're asking good questions, you get access to lots of help from all around people that already have learned the thing that you don't know yet. I think sometimes I know that I don't know everything, but I sure know how to ask good questions and get help. So,
Yeah. That's the thing. Like most persons, it takes courage to ask questions, to put yourself out there and say, how do I figure this stuff out?
yeah, don't be afraid of looking stupid. Really, there's no dumb questions. uh, I like 15 years ago, a friend told me, and if you don't have the money or whatever you need to do the thing, what if someone around you has it? What if you could partner with them and find someone that you could help? And I was like, but I don't know anyone. There's the I can't do it, right? I don't know anyone that's what I need. And instead of saying, well, how can I find someone who has what I need? And that stopped me for 10 years of my own journey in my life. Like I lost all of that time because I didn't ask questions and
Yeah.
get good help, right? So, yeah.
Yeah. Oftentimes, yeah, like I've been in a situation where I would ask the question, how do I do this stuff? And then a friend of mine would tell me that I can do that stuff. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah,
Oh,
but I'm like, why didn't you tell me? I was like, I'm not supposed to like announce and write it on my head that I do this stuff. I was like, I'm like,
yeah,
so
I
I,
know,
I've been struggling right for a long time, and I didn't know that you had the solution to my problems.
right?
It's we don't want to ask, or even, we just assume that they can't.
Someone,
So
you're
so
exactly right. That's right.
yeah, yeah. And what was the other quote you shared earlier on? The one before this
Uh,
one.
I think just, you know, what if everything we want in life is easy?
Hmm.
I thought making money was hard. I thought being in good health was hard. I thought relationships and communication were hard. But what if we tell ourselves a different story? What if we
Oh.
put on that new pair of glasses and just decide, you know what? Someone knows how to have a good relationship really easily. What if I can ask them and learn from them? Right? I mean, internet is amazing. You're talking to me from
Yeah,
Africa. We don't even
yeah,
live anywhere close to each other, and you can learn from people all over the world now, for free. And I about everything, health, gardening, all kinds of interesting things to learn. So I think it's just a matter of telling ourselves, money's easy. Our health is easy. We'll find a way. And yeah, Grandpa knew what he was doing when he said,
yeah,
how can I? How can I do it? Just how can I figure it out? Someone knows it.
yeah. Yeah, when we say, what if everything ever wanted was easy for me to get? What
Yeah.
happens in that very moment is that you then realize that I've been the one stepping in my way. Like I've been the one roadblock, I've been the obstacle to myself,
Well,
because I could get it, but I just didn't reach out for it. Like, I mean, it's just like when like there's juice on the table, and I'm like, I want to take juice, and they're like, yeah, well, go get it, just reach out for it. I don't really feel like it. I don't know. I mean, let me just stay on the bed. Can you just bring it for me?
yeah.
And you're like, I mean, if you want, the juice is there. If you want it, go get it.
Go
And,
get
and then
it.
I'm like, nah, don't worry. I'm not. I've lost appetite. I'm not interested again. Let me get
Right.
something else, right? And the same thing most persons do in life is we want someone to come to our rescue,
Yeah.
and we just don't want to get up from the bed and like, just go get the juice. Now, for most times, for most of the times, right, most persons are aware of where the solution is, right, what the solution might be for them, right? But I mean, yeah,
Yeah. Sometimes I think we're our own worst enemy and we don't know what we don't know. So we don't know what to ask people. Little children are really good at this. They're very curious and they just want to find out about everything. And they don't have so much going on in their head about, I'm not good enough. I don't know what to do. And all the things that sometimes we learn as we get older. I love little children for that. They're amazing. And I also learned the hard way to always have people around me that are smarter than me, have systems and teams and automation and things that automatically happen. And that you don't have to keep track of all of it. It's way too much to figure out all on your own. But if there's someone around you or a team of people that can get what you need to have happen, it's always easier and good, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. The thing about children being curious is that oftentimes it lingers. Like, how do I put it now? They will rather ask the question than being saying stupid, right? We adults, we have this obsession to be right, to
yes,
show that we know what we are doing, that we have it figured out.
yep.
But a kid does not have that obsession. Like, yeah, man, I mean,
I
like,
might look really dumb if I don't look like I know everything. I know we're worried about what other
and
people think.
the funny thing is that it's better to look dumb for a couple of minutes rather than look dumb, be actually dumb for a lifetime. Because when you ask that question, oh,
Oh,
look at you, she's how can she be so stupid? Why would she ask that kind of question? And after that
so
time, they'll
true.
tell you the answer. Now you have the answer. Now you're no longer stupid. And now, but people are like, no, I'm not going to ask the question. I'd rather be stupid the
So
entire
true.
lifetime rather than people see me as stupid. The question is,
That's
do you
right.
want to be seen as stupid or do you want to be stupid? Which one? You have to choose.
So good. You're
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
yeah.
I know.
Oh,
And I think we make a better difference and more good in the world when we're willing to be stupid for a minute, to
yeah,
figure out something we didn't know and always be learning.
yeah.
My grandma always said that we want to live and love and learn and leave a
Mm.
legacy. And I think that's why
Live,
I
love,
wanted it to
learn, the
be,
legacy.
yeah, Life Giver Legacy, our company, because there are so many people in the world who they're worried. They don't have water and food and clothing and a safe place to live. And, what if I can figure out how to make money easy or to make my health easy or anything else easy in my life so I have more to give and share with other people? And what if I could teach one or two people to also do that? I think my grandma, she was sharing what she knew with people about a lot of different things just so that um yeah, the world would be better because she was there. And I think all of us have more power than we think we do. Like, you know, if you read a book that someone wrote, they wrote it down one time, but it might be read by several thousand people, and all of those people
Yeah,
will take something out of it and be better for it. So it's really cool. It's like, I think we just don't realize the amazing power we each have to make a difference and to make something awesome happen. So just if we're willing to be dumb for a minute, like you said.
yeah. That's the thing. Well, I still remember the first quote. For the second quote, something what if everything you ever wanted was easy? Things like
Yeah.
that.
What if it was easy? I was at a class thinking to myself, money is hard. It takes forever. Nothing will work right. It's hard. And I just had a little thought come into my mind. It's probably from God. I think we all have help from heaven and from beyond us. And I think it was, Anne, what if it was easy? What would that look
Yeah.
like? And I just thought about it. It was kind of like when Grandpa told me that Kant wasn't in the dictionary. I'm like, oh, I have to think about that for a minute. What if it was easy to have good health? What if it was easy to be a good friend and love people? And what if it was easy to figure out a way to have enough for your own family and to share with other people too? Like, I know some places in the world are very expensive. It takes a lot more dollars or a lot more money, and some places are not. It's not really about the amount of dollars. It's just about is it do you have enough resources and education? That's why I love my friend. $20 it gives a year of education to a child, and there's so many good things that are happening that way for people. Anyway, that's me. I'm excited to try and make a difference for lots of people because when things were very hard for us, someone came and helped us too. So it's time for me to pay it forward. And hopefully, anyone who hears this will also have an opportunity to, like, what if someone needed a smile today? that happened to me. I needed someone's smile, and she came along just at the right time, just walking down the sidewalk. Didn't even cost any money. It's not always about the good we can do with our money, but what if our smile or something we said really made a difference for someone today? And what if that happened every day for however many days we get?
Yeah.
You know, grandma was almost 100 years old before she died. That's a lot of days that she got to help some people. Uh,
Yeah.
anyway, you know these things. This is nothing new, but it's
Why would you assume that this is nothing new? So you're calling me stupid. I'm supposed to know these things. Then
no,
because I
no,
don't
you already know them, so
I'm
I'm
just
not
kidding. I'm
sharing.
just kidding. I'm just meeting you for the first time. I don't know these things. Like you just telling me your story and I'm listening. You see, I didn't say anything. I was like, keep it
Well,
coming, keep
I
it coming.
read a book called The Butterfly Effect. Speaking of books that make a big difference, it had a lot of pictures. It's for children, and it talked about a little boy in the middle of the war. He got left in a sack, and people thought he was dead. Everybody was running around crazy in the war, and a couple found him and raised him. And if they hadn't been kind to him, anyway, he grew up to learn how to feed people without very much water. And so he learned how to grow food in the desert, and he fed over 2 million people. And I think, well, gosh, you know, what if something that each one of us does makes an impact like that, feeds that many people, or gives them a little taste of hope? Hope is
Yeah,
amazing. If we have hope
yeah,
and think, oh, what if this actually is easy? Then everything changes just by that one little thought, you know? I'm grateful for all of the people that have helped me, because I could have stayed stuck in I can't do it. I don't know what to do. And then been afraid to be dumb for a minute. And who does
yeah.
that help, really,
I'm
if we're
glad
just too afraid?
you took the step.
So I think we can help more people if we're willing to not be afraid.
You in the form when you filled it, you said uh, each of us can impact at least 10,000 people when we
That's
use
right.
systems and teams to help increase our health, our money, and our relationship 10x. We give hope and help to others. What does that
That's
mean?
right.
How does increasing my health, how does increasing my money, how does increasing okay, not increasing relationship, I mean improving relationship, that's that's more like it. How does that
Yeah, right.
give hope and
Right.
help to others?
I remember a few years ago, like you all probably remember, when the world went into COVID and we all kind of had to shift how we were doing things. I think when people get scared, then they get mad, then they make dumb choices. They're not dumb people, but they just are scared and mad. So if we can stay, improve our health and our money and our relationships and not be in the scared and mad, and be in a place of gratitude and joy and peace, then our who we are gives other people hope, and
Yeah.
it lets them focus not so much on being scared and mad and afraid to ask dumb questions and stuff. Then they're not afraid, and they can make a good impact in the world too. That's why I feel like each person, at least, I had a friend say that to me. She had a heart defect as a baby, and someone helped pay the money to make sure that she could have heart surgery. And so all the rest of her 70 some odd years, she's been raising money for other children to have heart surgery when they need it.
Wow.
$1,000 pays for surgery where you live. It takes a lot more than that where I live. So she purposely goes to places where a
The
smaller
impact
amount of
is
money like
maximum.
that can
Yeah.
make a bigger impact and save someone's life.
Yeah.
She has an organization called charityontop.org, and people can donate just a little bit, $10 at a time or whatever, to make sure that a child doesn't have to go without health care or water or food, or, you know. So I think that's what I mean. If we are intent on making our own lives 10 times better, then there'll be more to go around and share with people. Like, what if those people hadn't rescued that little boy in a sack during the middle of the war?
Yeah. Yeah.
and in the millions of people that he learned how to feed with very little water didn't get the help they needed because those people didn't step up and help him first.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. And it's been a pretty relaxing conversation. Thank you for opening uh more like yeah, more like just allowing me to like see from that perspective and for sharing your favorite quotes with me. And I really, really do appreciate it.
I'm grateful for the
Yeah.
opportunity to meet you. I love Africa's one of the next places I want to come and help.
Yeah.
I
That's
know,
true.
I know.
I wish there was there was music for me to play. Let me see. There's something like that. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
sending 2 of our friends over there in the meantime until I can get there, but still lots of
That's more like it. So let me yeah, let me check. Please, if you did mention that you probably will be starting a podcast in the future. If you start a podcast in the future, let me know. Send me an
Oh,
email
I would
and
love it. Yeah,
I'd
I
love
should have you
to
come and
interview
talk to
you.
us and share all of your favorite
I mean,
quotes and
it's more
wisdom.
about you coming to my podcast to talk about your podcast story, and that's why I'm excited to see you maybe start a podcast. But anyway,
Oh,
we'll
that would
make
be
something
fun.
work. Yeah,
Yeah, everything started for us when the plan that I had went really different, and all of a sudden there wasn't a job and we didn't have a way to pay for food, and it was scary. And my little children were standing all around me, and I really did not know what to do. So
yeah,
I'm grateful for the hard things. I think that's my piece of wisdom. Get excited when we fail and when things are hard, because I'm like, "Oh, how can you be excited?" But get excited about it because something good is just around the corner. It's going to get
yeah,
better. And it'll
yeah,
probably be because we weren't afraid to be dumb and ask somebody a question and be like, "I don't know what to do now. Help. What do we do?"
yeah. Oh, thank you so much.
So,
If people who are curious about, we talked about learning and asking the right questions, are curious about Ann Pells and they want to learn more about what she does, where can they do that?
at lifegiverlegacy.com. We teach people how to pay their houses off in 5 years without changing expenses or income, and also how to buy businesses that create income for families. Mostly because I just want people to have that 10x. I like save lots of money on their house and earn lots of money for their family same time. So that whatever makes them excited and happy, that's what I want them to do, to leave their own legacy. All of us have something awesome to do with the
Yeah,
days that we have. So,
thank you so much. And
yeah.
uh, thanks for listening to Relatable Wisdom. If you found something meaningful in this episode, make sure to follow or subscribe wherever you're listening. If you'd like to support the show, you can do that by buying me a coffee. The link is in the show notes. Every little bit keeps the conversations going. I'm your host, Wisdom Okonkwo, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep growing.